Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back and support my channel. I appreciate every single one of you so very much. Today I am doing, I'm sure you saw the thumbnail, the second festive eyes for my Vlogmas month here. I think I have one more to do, and it is a New Year's Eve party look, and this one is my elegant holiday party eye. So this one, I think I tell you in the end too, my first one, which I link in the eye at the end of the video, was more of a like a string of lights, a little festive look, like fun festive. So like a party, or maybe not that kind of party, but like a party that you're going to that's fun and festive. So like a white elephant gift party, or a fun festive work party that's got, you know, that if you're in a work environment that has like a lot of culture, a lot of rah-rah, a kids party, those kind of parties, it would look great at those ones. This eye look would look great at, I feel like, an elegant dinner party as far as holidays go, or something along those lines. So if you have interest in seeing how I got this look, please stay tuned. So I'm not going to tell you guys what products I'm using. I will tell you like color scheme that I'm using and whatnot, mostly because I don't feel like you need the precise palettes and items that I am using, except for one maybe for the glitter aspect of it. But there are so many people out there that have a ton of makeup and probably have exactly what they need in their collection to use to get, you know, a similar eye look. There's also a ton of people out there who believe that when somebody is telling them, you know, what products they're using, not that I'm not an influencer, so God knows that y'all don't think that about my videos, but I don't want anybody to believe that they have to go out and purchase the products that I'm using to create, you know, the eye look I'm creating. So I'm not going to necessarily go into the products that I'm using. As far as an eye base goes, I just put on an eye base. You can use any eye base. And really, I've learned in my time that it's about the product that you're using more so than it is the base. So very dependent on what product you're using, you'll want to find an eyeshadow base that works well with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go in with a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to lay down kind of a like really flesh tony, but like gears towards brown color into my like crease, the immediate crease area. And you don't have to use a super fluffy one. I like a fluffy one just because I'm lazy and I have to do less work that way. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a, you know, kind of a fluffy brush, but a little more tailored fluffy brush. Kind of like this kind of mindset to it. And I'm going to go in with a, kind of a darker brown shade. And the great news about this look that I'm creating today is it really will go with any color you put on your body. So if you are going to a party in like a red outfit, this will go great with it. If you're going to a party in a a green outfit, this will go great. If you're going to a party in a black outfit, this will go great. So if you guys haven't caught on, it'll go great with any color. Some people start on their lid and move up. Some people start with the lightest shade above everything else and move like kind of in a downward fashion. I always start in my crease with the color that I really want placed in my crease and kind of look at the intensity of it and see if that's really how intense I want it. And honestly, I think with these shades, this brush isn't doing fantastic, so I might switch brushes. I think it's because of the palette I'm using, honestly. I didn't really pick my favorite palette to use, and I should have. I'm going to switch out brushes really quick. So I switched brushes to a brush that's a little more densely packed. I feel like that fluffy one I need to save for a minute. I forgot what I was talking about. I think I was just saying that this look is pretty great because it'll go with whatever it is that you're choosing to wear. It's just basically a glittery smoky eye. I find that glitter is really used more so by most people during the holidays. So, and you see how much darker that appears using a denser brush. So I guess this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't really matter what palette you're using, the colors that you're using, the placement of those colors, and the brushes that you're using to place them. So this is my second festive eye for my Vlogmas this year. Use my Veramona color switch and take the color that I had initially gotten on this big fluffy brush off. And I am gonna go into a lighter brown shade. Just kind of get that just a little bit on the tip there. Dust it off and just kind of go over the top of that darker brown just to blend it out. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually use some glitter. And I am using the Stila Glitter and Glows, and I don't use these very often. I am using the Smoky Storm one. The reason why I don't use these very often is because I find glitter all over my face. You can put down a glitter glue, and it actually helps keep that glitter on your face a little better. I'm not going to do that today. I want this to be something that you can do without these products. This Glitter and Glow you might have to like purchase though if you do find that it is something that you need to have. What I will also say is that if they're a little bit older, a little more dried out, in my opinion, I feel like they perform a little bit better. Like, the glitter doesn't end up all over my face the drier this product is, which is sad because once they're dried up or starting to dry up, like, truly is game over at that point. But I'm also using Smoky Storm because it's a little more gold than it is anything else. It's a lot more like taupey or gold than I prefer a silver glitter if I'm going to use, you know, a metallic color of glitter. But the holidays are a little bit, for most people, about gold. So the one thing I would say also about the Stila glitters is that you're gonna want to open your eyeballs real wide, look straight forward, and then look down again. And just make sure that you get the glitter clear up to where it touched when you opened your eyes up and looked straight forward. Because otherwise, you're going to have this line of glitter up on top, and people are going to be like, wow, you're a mess. Maybe not, but... And then I always layer it so that it's, you know, as with anything else, the more you layer it, the more opaque it becomes. So I always put on a nice solid layer. This eye is going to give me crap because it is watering today. I always give it a few minutes before I really like open my eyes after it's on, so it can like really set. But I feel like we're in a good place, and this is probably a good time to actually take that darker brown shade that you used and just tap it onto like a pencil brush. And while you're looking down, just go over the top of that glitter line and put it back in there, especially if you've covered any part of that glitter or that brown in your crease when setting down that glitter. So then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and just kind of go over the top of that really lightly, just to make sure it gets blended and there's no like real harsh lines there. So I'm going to go back into that really dark brown shade, and I'm just kind of going to lay it in here into this corner, this outer corner here. And I'm going to tap that right over the top of that glitter line. And I like tapping it on versus swiping it, just so that you're not disturbing the glitter all that much. I already have glitter all over my face. I don't mind a neutral eye that looks like this. This is actually quite pretty. Alright, I just used my color switch pen, got all that brown off of this, and I'm going to go into a red. You can also do a green. I might do a green. You also can do a red. I'm going to do a green just because of the like gold and the brown in here. I think green would be a more appropriate color, and I'm just going to kind of tap that in here. You can also like pair it with like whatever color you're wearing. If you're wearing a purple blouse, use purple in here. If you're wearing a red blouse, use red. If you're wearing chartreuse, you can use black too. I'm just using green because I feel like I don't know what I'm wearing today, but I can figure something out based on my eye color, I guess. This is what we have right now. I'm going to take a more fluffy brush. So this one is just the Morphe 441, and it's actually kind of scratchy, but I'm using it precisely for that reason. I feel like it diffuses color quite well. I'm going to go back into that like lighter brown, like almost peachy color, and I'm going to use this brush and its ability to diffuse and just kind of put that color back into the upper shade on my eye look. What I would say is this is the precise moment in time where if you're not silly and didn't put your foundation on first, this would be the precise moment in time where you should do your foundation. So with that being said, I'm gonna see if I can't get a lot of this glitter off of my face real quick. Maybe repair my face. Can I repair my face? That might have been the wrong words. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, I'm not sure reparation of face was a good idea, but I'm gonna go in with a blush. I, during this time of year, really like the darker toned blushes, just because, you know, it's winter where we're at, and you tend to get a little like wind blown or cold, and cold equates to rosy cheeks and a rosy nose. And I do a little bit more, I've talked about this in a video too, I've done a little bit more blush draping, honestly, and that is just really going in and making sure your blush is partially on your temples as well as your cheeks, and then going over the top of your nose with that too, just to give it a little bit of rosiness in the areas that you would find that your face is rosy due to, you know, weather or sun. What are your favorite looks to do during the holidays? Do you go minimum? Do you have a party that you go to every year that you get dressed up for? Do you not? Do you just hang out inside? And do you even do holiday makeup? I have to be honest, I don't usually do holiday makeup very often, just because I'm not a party goer, so I don't really think to do glam looks for holiday. Next would be a highlight. For me, I like to use gold toned highlights during the holiday season, just because, again, gold glitter, gold highlights. Look at how shiny my nose is. What? How come I can't get that glowy on my face when I do it on my face? I've got a shiny nose. Okay, so now would be the time that you would go in and do your under eye. I'm going to go in and use the same dark brown that we used in the crease and put it, just stamp it. Like that. All right, so there's that brown on there on the lower section of my eye. And I'm going to go in with a small little, teeny tiny little detail brush, and I'm going to go into that same green that we used. And I'm just going to put it on. Now I always go in with a fluffy brush that you can use to blend it all together and like blow it out. That way there's not really any harsh lines. So then I'm going to go in with an eyeliner. I do a black eyeliner, just a kohl pencil liner, and I always put this on the outer, well, yeah, outer like third of my eye. But then I would go in with that flat like eyeliner brush that I used earlier for the brown and just kind of marry that black eyeliner into the brown immediately underneath it. This I've also noticed helps with your waterline eyeliner staying in one spot. Now would be the time too that if I noticed any kind of inconsistencies in like my glitter or what's going on my eye look, I would take care of that. Then I go in with another pencil brush. This is what it looks like. And I go back into the highlighter that I used and I get a really fair amount on this brush and I will go into the inner corner. I also, if I don't have a decent shade in the palette, or I used a glitter that's not in my palette, I like a good shimmer on my brow bone. So I will also take my highlight a lot of the times and just go into that brow bone area. I always go back in with the fluffy brush that I used for this upper crease area and blend that highlight and that upper brow bone area, or lower, I guess, brow bone area together. I noticed a little bit of inconsistencies in the green on this side. I think it looks really good on this side. I'm going to go ahead and blend a little bit more in there. Oh, man. This eye is giving me grief. Okay. So there's that. I would do eyeliner and mascara. I'm going to go off camera and do that real quick. I'll be right back. So here's something I did that I never do that just kind of screwed up everything. I did eyeliner and mascara. It looks really good, right? And then I opened up my eyeballs and I put mascara on my lower lashes too. And I feel like it just kind of ruined everything. Because now it just looks like I have big black circles under my eyeballs. This is the final eye look. What I love to top my holiday looks off with is a really nice, beautiful, and comfortable red lipstick. But I don't like the traditional reds. Of course not. So I am going with this red here. It is actually a pretty brilliant red for me, but this is Cherry Blossom by Colored Rain. And I don't do red lips very often, so you're going to see this mess. Did you see me get scared and start to use a brush? This is my holiday elegant eye look for my festive eyes video of today. My last festive eye video was a string of lights, a little bit more quirky and fun festive eye look. Not that this one isn't fun, this one's more for like an elegant party versus a party. I would wear this one more towards, you know, get up, get dressed, elegant dinner party for the holidays. I think it would look better if I had on different clothes, of course. Maybe a more elegant set of attire. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. It really does help our channels out here in the YouTube's nation. I also hope that you liked it, or you liked me enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel. I will go ahead and link my other Festive Eyes video up in the cards, either this side or this side. I cannot remember which. I think it's this side. And that way you're able to go see that if you're interested in a string of lights holiday eye look. I hope that you're enjoying your December thus far. I hope that you're enjoying my Vlogmas. And I would love to have you as part of my little YouTube fam here. So hopefully you have subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and you are also hitting the bell so that you're notified every single time I upload. I really hope to see you guys down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this look here. Let me know what you do for your festive holiday eye looks, and let me know what you think of this red lipstick. I'm not certain. Alright, I hope to see you guys down in the comment section. Until next time. Bye, guys. Do you see right here? This eye, that inner corner, it's being kind of a jerk. I don't have red lipstick on my teeth right now. Thankful for that. You know what's the best part of having a channel that nobody watches? It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. You can put the most god-awful lipstick on your mouth and nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna say a dang word. Because nobody watches your videos. I mean, I have a few people that watch my videos, but like I'm not gonna be dragged through the mud on Reddit because I put the most atrocious red lipstick on my lips as I could possibly find. I think it's not atrocious. I love Color Drain, but I think it is atrocious for me for today. And that's how makeup rolls.